Live from the entertainment capital of the world.
This is Marco and Jeets in the morning.
Show poll, KG Elephant tickets, backstage passes. Pretty kick-ass prize. Show poll today. When did you take someone to court? When they took you to court. Crazy stories. Best story of the morning. Let me get those KG Elephant tickets and backstage passes. Dana.
Hello.
You're on, Dana.
So my parents' neighbor who lives across the street, we had to take them to court for stalking. They would come out every time my mom's outside harassing her, calling her names and stuff like that. It's gone so far, like, they won't let me leave my driveway when I've come to visit them. They stand out in the middle of the road, and I've, like, honked at her, flashed my brights at her, and, she just,
I just don't understand.
crazy.
Have you called the cops?
Yeah, they have a restraining order against each other, so, like, they can't be outside when the other's outside. So pretty much it's like a cat and mouse game. Like, one comes outside, so the other one can't come outside, and it's just like an ongoing thing that never ends.
You guys have a dueling restraining order going on with your neighbor?
Yeah. So, like, it's like 30 feet. So, like, when one's outside, the other one can't be outside.
Have you ever thought about moving?
Yeah, we have, but,
I just think it might be a little easier than, having the daily joust with your neighbors.
No, I hear you, but...
Is there any point where, like, let's say you're outside first, like you said, and then one of the neighbors comes out and you're like, I'm already out here. Are you guys, like, tattling on each other?
Like, yeah, like, my mom, she gets really angry about it because, like, they can't be, like, 30 feet anywhere of each other. So, like, their parents are at the pool, and she walks by the pool, and it's like... my mom just gets to the point she doesn't want to deal with her, so she's just like, okay, pool time's over, so.
Dana, how long has this been going on?
Almost a year, to be honest with you.
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you didn't lie to me. Well, geez, I got to tell you, a year of this crap, that's ridiculous. They won't let you in your driveway?
That's insanity.
That is insanity. Alex.
Hey, what's up?
I'm almost wondering, will they let her go to the concert if she gets the tickets? Like, would she be allowed to?
Let her out of
that's
her
what I mean.
driveway?
Yeah.
I hope her neighbor's not running for this contest either.
That would be great, actually. What's up, Alex?
So I go to school in Jersey, and I had a crazy ex-girlfriend fight me back in February and get arrested for it. But a few months later, after not talking to her, she took me to court trying to file a restraining order against me. And I don't know. I think she was just, like, scared that she was going to bite me again or something. But I had to show up to court with all my friends to kind of back me up on a story that I didn't talk to her. I didn't do anything to her after she got arrested.
Well, what did she say you did?
She was trying to claim that I was harassing her because we go to the same school, so we'd hang out at the bar, and I'd see her across the bar and not look at her. But she'd say that I was, like, trying to, like, stalk her at the bar. And, none of it was true, but it was still kind of a whole ordeal that was kind of funny.
You put up with this stuff, she must have been hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not hot enough, apparently.
Well, I don't know. What's up, Chris?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, man. What do you got for the show poll?
So I got into a pretty wicked car accident. Some guy flipped my truck like crazy years ago. And so a guy comes running out of his car, and he's like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Come to find out that he didn't have enough insurance to probably cover the damages. And we were going to go to court for it. But what the guy wrote on his police report is that he felt he should have covered it because he was driving a manual transmission vehicle while speeding, and wrote this down on the police report. He was eating Chinese food with chopsticks while driving.
That is great.
I actually still have a copy of that police report somewhere in a box.
I want to see that.
Wrote it on there.
I want to see that fortune cookie so bad.
And you know what the best part was? Is that it was a white guy with an Asian girlfriend, and he had chow mein all over him. It was pretty bad.
So did you ever get any money at all?
I got enough to pay for the surgery for my shoulder and, like, enough to replace my truck, but that was about it. We basically settled so that way I didn't have to pay anything.
Right. Jeez, that's tough. That is the most expensive General Tso's chicken he ever had in his life. Surgery and everything. Corey.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, man. What do you got?
Well, basically, I have me and my ex have a daughter together, and she took me to court for child support or whatever, so paid that. couple months go by. She drops the kid off at my doorstep, says, I can't do this anymore. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
What, be a mom? Is that what she's
much.
saying? She's like, I'm done raising the kid?
Yeah, she's like, I'm done. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I quit paying child support. And a few more months go by. I get a summons for failure to pay child support. And we're in the court, and the judge is asking us, well, where's the kid? And I'm like, well, my daughter lives with me. And, well, what do you expect him to do if he has the child? And she's like, well, how am I supposed to pay my bills? And basically, long story short, the judge was like, no, the father's going to remain the child's going to remain with the father, and you just kind of, messed yourself up there with that. And then she asked for the kid back, like, well, if he can't pay if he's not going to pay child support, can I get the kid back?
Jeez. Well, at least you got out of that relationship, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't sound like one of your finer picks, Corey.
Yeah.
I mean, how horrible to turn a child into a money grab opportunity.
And then try to do it again.
I just hope the kid didn't hear any of this.
No. At the time, she was like 1. She's been with me ever since. She actually just turned 14 yesterday.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you still talk to the mom?
Oh, no. Her whereabouts are unknown at this point.
Sounds like that might be best for everybody.
Exactly.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Hold on a second here.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Ain't easy, man.
Jesus.
Ain't easy. Christine.
Hi.
What do you got, Christine?
Okay, well, I have a story. I basically had about $1,700 basically cash on my tax return. Long story short with that, it dropped at a Target store, and I didn't even leave the register, didn't even walk 5 foot away. Turns out an older lady picked up this cash, had to call the police. Turns out while the police were coming, this woman was obviously in the parking lot watching me look. And at the time, I bought a box of diapers and 2 shirts on clearance. That was the most expensive stuff I've ever bought. So basically, I had to do my own police report, and I went around my hometown, putting pictures of her everywhere to every gas station. And I actually found the lady myself. I had to tell the police she was at a shop, of course, fixing her car, and that's when the shop was like, she came in with no money and then had a bunch of money. So I had to take her to court a month later, and this is tax return. I wasn't working at the time because my son was just a newborn, a few months old. So she comes to court with her daughter, quote unquote, caseworker. And my boyfriend, he has tattoos. So at this court hearing, we see the girl that's supposed to be her caseworker who looks just like her. And then she had the nerve to show up with a brand new tattoo. And this woman's probably over 50 to 60 years old, with a brand new tattoo of a clouded, colorful, smoked out looking dragon.
So did you?
And I was like, I couldn't even look at this woman because she didn't steal from me. She took from my son. My boyfriend on the other end, oh yeah, he stared her in the face, and he's like, that's a brand new tattoo. And they found her within a week later of $1,700. She said it was all stolen. She had to get a state attorney appointed her because of felony. I didn't want any press charges. I didn't want her to go to an old lady to go to jail to let her go, and I didn't know an old lady would steal from me.
Christine, you're like your own PI, for God's sake. My God.
I like how she, jacks the 1,700, goes straight to a parlor and goes, give me the biggest Puff the Magic Dragon you got.
Shows up to court. Here's my new dragon tat.